Namaste, my friends. I am coming to you from the place where I just saw a swarm of UAPs outside of my window. Some of them were 30 times closer than what you're going to see. So, unfortunately, I did not get the entire swarm. There were easily 10, maybe even 12 UAPs that were visible to me. What happened was I was here pacing around as I do when I'm leaving a message to my friend with audio. And I suddenly see out of the corner of my eye something floating in the sky out the window, which always captures my attention, especially when it's actually a UAP energetically. I feel like it captures my attention. So initially, I look at this from further away than I am right now to my window, which I am directly, inches from. And I think this is a balloon. And I was like, what an interesting type of balloon. And so I just kind of nodded off and I keep pacing. And I suddenly realized that there are more and more and more that are appearing. Some of them are really, really, really high up in the sky, like very high, like this one is that you're about to watch, and then others were lower. Some of them were in groups of 3 or more, and others were just kind of around each other. And some of them were really low, like really low, the lowest of anything in that type of swarmer or anything in person that I have seen within this lifetime to my memory. It was absolutely extraordinary. So I, of course, once I start to realize that these are not balloons because of the way that they're moving, some of them are kind of hovering, some of them are rotating in place and hovering, and then others were actually moving along. Overall, these were all kind of moving, what seemed from left to right, and coming and appearing from high up to down, and then basically they all disappeared, reaching up higher and higher to the sky. If it was a balloon, then these wouldn't just appear in groups and like one by one so rapidly. This entire sighting was maybe 30 to 60 seconds long. And I ultimately ran to the window and I tried to film this. Unfortunately, my windows are really dirty, and when you get really close up to the window, of course, the camera reacts from a phone. I'm doing iPhone 15, I think is what I have. And so, it's a pretty good camera, and I capture UAP sightings all the time from my window. But currently, we just had rain and everything and weather, and my window is dirty, and I was not able to get it. I ran into the other room, even worse. Tried opening my window, then I was like, oh, wait, I have screens. So when you're close up to the screen, you just see the grid. And I was getting so frustrated because these were starting to get further away, and they were already starting to disappear. And eventually, through the footage that I looked at, I saw that there was one. And when I zoomed in, you are about to see what I found, confirming for sure that these are definitely not balloons. These are UAPs. This was a real swarm. There is more that is happening, more that is coming. Everyone ought to be paying attention. This is an incredibly exciting time for disclosure, and we all need to make sure that we're being mindful as well, because there are certainly UAPs out there that are here to benefit us, and there are certainly UAPs that are ours that are benefiting or harming us, and then there are UAPs that are definitely not here to bring the love. So it's important that we spread this information. It's important that we get the facts, the science, that we look closer into these experiences. I have been slacking majorly on sharing even a fraction of what I have captured over the last number of years. I even lost a lot of footage over time, but this story was way too big, and this sighting was way too big for me not to post and not to share. So enjoy this video, let me know what you think, and if you are also in Brooklyn, New York, today is the 4th of December 2024, and I am eager to know if you saw these too. Enjoy, my friends. Be well. Okay, everybody. I thought these might be balloons, but Okay, see this? There were literally like 15 of them that came into view, and they were so close. I thought that they were balloons, but they are so high up, and they just all started to disappear. Like, that just disappeared. Balloons wouldn't just disappear like that. Fuck. What? Where are they? Okay, see this? There were literally like 15 of them that came into view, and they were so close. I thought that they were balloons, but they are so high up, and they just all started to disappear. Like, that just disappeared. Balloons wouldn't just disappear like that. There were literally like 15 of them that came into view, and they were so 15 of them that came into view, and they were so close. I thought that they were balloons, but they are so high up, and they just all started to disappear. Like, that just disappeared. Balloons wouldn't just disappear like that.